Good evening, everybody. Glad to have you on tonight's webinar. We're going to get started here in just about 2 minutes, so hang tight with us while we give folks a chance to join, and we appreciate you jumping on the webinar this fine Wednesday evening. It's going to be an exciting one. We've got some really exciting news for you, so we'll be giving you some interesting information here in just a little bit, so hang tight with us, and we'll get started here in just about 60 seconds or so, and give everybody kind of a shot to jump in. If you're hearing the audio portion of this conference, that is fantastic. If you're not, I'm going to go ahead and send a message to all our guests here so that everybody can dial in if they would like to, and so you can hear us as well. If you're hearing this through your computer, there's no need to dial in, so just in case you are hearing us through your computer, don't worry about it. You're in the right place. This is exactly where you need to be, the right time, and man, are we excited. Just could not be happier with some of the exciting news we're going to be able to share with you. So look forward to being able to tell you a little bit about that. This is an exciting time period, 2014, kind of kicking the new year off for us. And so thankfully, we have some really big news for you to be able to make that happen. And I'm really, really thrilled with some of the exciting stuff we're going to be able to tell you about tonight. So it's going to be coming up here in about 60 seconds here. We'll give everybody a shot to get connected and get logged in. I appreciate you joining this fine evening. For those of you who are not familiar with Uneeqlee, we are a company that does a lot of mobile marketing. And if you have been out there and looking at different ways to market your message around either your home-based business or your physical brick-and-mortar store location, you're going to find, I think, with Uneeqlee, that you're in a place that is going to be one of the most exciting opportunities around for a lot of different reasons. Yeah, a lot of folks are gravitating towards social networking, let's say Facebook, Twitter, and that sort of thing, even YouTube videos and that sort of thing. But where they're missing the majority of their audience is being able to connect with them where they really live, which is on mobile devices. And in fact, a lot of folks have really even gravitated towards something that we don't really recommend, which is installing applications on those devices. You're going to see why tonight. Uneeqlee is a program that is literally set up to be something that's accessible to everyone. So if you don't have a smartphone, if you got one of those regular clamshell cell phones, if you're not connected with an iPad or some kind of tablet device to the internet, that's okay. We still have a way to reach you as a consumer. And for the people that are wanting to connect with others and really be able to generate new business, recurring business among their current clients, or just spark interest with a business card, we're going to show you how you can do all that tonight with Uneeqlee. But we have some really, really exciting news to share with you, and we're going to get started here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and start our screen share here so I can let everybody know that we actually started the webinar here so everybody can kind of hang tight with us. We're going to take a little tour of the back office. I'm going to show you some of our new tools that have been implemented in the last 30 days or so. For those of you who have been keeping track and being on some of our previous webinars, you probably realize or know already that we went live with our QR code generator about 2 weeks ago. And this is a really exciting new piece that we're going to share with you tonight. We're also going to show you tonight another nice little new piece of your back office. We've set up new member text notifications. So when you have somebody who joins with you in Uneeqlee, you're going to get a text message on your own cell phone, the one that you put into our system when you signed up with us. We're going to show you how to utilize some of the new tools that are back there, to show you some of the new videos that are up there, some great how-to tutorials that are showing up in the back office. But the big news of the night, we're going to save for the very end here, and it's we're not going to drag this on too long. So if you're sitting around thinking, oh, I have to wait for the end of an hour to pass by before I can hear the big news, that's not the case at all. We're going to do a brief overview of what we offer right now, give you a little bit about the opportunity and why we feel like 2014 is going to be the year that you want to be a member with Uneeqlee, and you're going to want to bring your prospects into this as quickly as possible. It's going to pay off huge dividends for you personally when you go out and share this with others, and you're going to see some real serious results. And a big part of that is this contest that we're launching that I'm going to tell you about here in probably about 15 minutes. So we'll do a real brief overview of Uneeqlee and what the concept is behind it, and then we'll get into some of the benefits behind this. I'm going to go ahead and log in as another member in our back office so that we can see more what a member would see. You're kind of seeing our administrative side here on your screen right now. So I'm going to go ahead and log in as one of my good friends here, and we're going to go ahead and show you some examples of how the back office looks for one of those other members and what your back office is going to look like when you're logged into Uneeqlee. So let's just take a brief overview of what Uneeqlee actually is. First off, Uneeqlee is a product that was built specifically for folks that are on the go. So when you want to connect with somebody who's on the go and they don't have a lot of time to remember your phone number or your message, when you sign up with Uneeqlee, you become a member of someone who can now utilize the phone number 75,000. 75,000 becomes your new connecting point to connect with those folks. So you get to choose any keyword or username with Uneeqlee that you want to be your username at 75,000. So if you're representing a business that sells tires, for instance, and you want to sign up for the username tires, you could do that and then have folks send the word tires to the phone number 75,000 from their cell phone, and they'll get an immediate response back from you. And that response can be anything from getting 20% off your next tire purchase in my store to get your tires and wheels balanced for 20% off. You can send out daily, weekly updates using our text messaging platform, and all that comes at $19.95 a month. On top of that, you're going to have a mobile website mobile website creation wizard tool. It's going to allow you to create a mobile web presence. Now, a lot of folks out there have a really great website that looks really sleek, really clean on a regular computer, but how does it look on a mobile device? And that's what we've really spent a lot of time concentrating on. We've given you the flexibility to be able to create that and create something that's easily usable for folks that have their iPhones, their Android devices with them on the go, to be able to go to your website, order from you directly from there, put their information in so you can follow up with them with our email systems, which we have as part of our packages. And we've also got some great lead capture pages that you can set up for as many businesses as you'd like. This is a really all-inclusive product, and for $19.95 a month as your starting point, it's really impressive, the bevy of tools that we've provided for you to be able to take a business and launch it to its serious potential. And what we've seen is a lot of folks have come in at $19.95 and gotten a lot of benefit with our packages, because we're giving you the ability to be able to send out up to 100 text messages at our $19.95 price point, and you're going to be able to utilize our lead capture pages and our mobile website wizards. However, you're going to be able to really boost that capability up to 1,000 text messages a month and up to 15,000 emails a month. Your email campaign manager now comes at the next level. And at that point in time, you can really push an all-inclusive product that lets you connect with your customers with one simple message: text my keyword to 75,000. Now, if they don't even want to do that, we've made other ways for them to simply connect with you. We have our brand new QR code generator. I'm going to go ahead and click on that one right now, and you're going to see an example of a QR code that's been created in our system. Now, these are the kind of QR codes you can create for just about any product or service you want to. And by doing this, you see there's a nice video walkthrough here. It's about a 9-minute walkthrough. And it's a really nice walkthrough because it gives you an idea why a QR code may or may not be readable as you're creating it. And it's also going to show you where it's going to point to, what mobile website you can go to, or if you want to point to your Uneeqlee website, you can do that as well. All these things are available in your back office. So when you choose to become a member with us Uneeqlee, even at the $19.95 price point, this is going to be one of the tools you get. When it first pops up on the screen, you might think to yourself, there's really nothing that unusual about what I see in front of me. This is just a regular, generic-looking QR code generator. And that is the case at first. But as you work with this, you start to select different frames, different dots. Let's go ahead and choose some different body dots. And then you select some different colors. Let's say you want to make the dot color something like a dark blue or something along, or a light. The light blue is not going to be readable, actually. In fact, it says so right at the top. But as we get into darker colors, it becomes a little more readable for mobile devices. And that's just this QR code standard that's been set by the QR code folks that created the standard many years ago. This tool is invaluable for you because you can upload your own logo, put it in the center of it, draw attention to it, slap that on a business card, and tell people, scan this code, and I'll give you a free sample. If you're representing another network marketing company that has a physical product and you want to hand those out, on that same card, you can tell them, text the word skincare or weight loss or whatever to 75,000, and I can give you that same free sample. This is all in the effort to get that person to take action with you and do something about it. Join with you as a member. Because when you're a member with Uneeqlee, you're building a business here, but you might also be building a business somewhere else. This ties those two things in together. You can actually bring somebody in to both Uneeqlee and let's say you have another business that, as we mentioned before, that you're wanting to get members to join in with. As they see the power of this tool and they realize they can get this for themselves, upload their own logo, change their own color scheme, and just make this fully functional for themselves, and use a text messaging platform that reminds people to hop on webinars and phone calls and conference calls, they're going to be drawn to this tool as well. And so it's a really beautiful system. It's really set up to be very, very powerful, but really easy to use. And at a $19.95 price point, what excites me about that is we're really able to give people a great entry-level price point to be able to get into the arena of home-based business, network marketing, while giving them a powerful tool that's actually worth that price point. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the screen sharing now. And that was a brief overview of the company. I know normally we get a little more in depth on it, but part of the reason that we're not getting too far in depth on that piece is because I have some really big news that I want to share with you guys. And some folks are saying that they're not getting the audio, so I'm just going to go ahead and say the dial-in number once again. It's going to be 650-281-0004, and the passcode is 485636. So some folks are saying they can hear us, some are saying they're not, so I just want to make that clear again. If you want to dial in, if you're not getting it through your computer, some folks have some issues with Java, and that's what we use for our platform to stream out our webinars, so just to help you guys out there. Now, this is the exciting news that we wanted to share with you, and this is something that I think is just going to be absolutely huge for you as a member with Uneeqlee. If you're familiar with our compensation plan, a lot of it comes in the very first month. One of the bigger boosts that we gave to our compensation plan is what we call our Fast Start bonus. Now, I'm going to actually go ahead and start up a screen share that shows you a particular file. We're launching a brand new contest that's going to boost that Fast Start bonus for you. It's going to give you double your Fast Start for your personal enrollments. So for every single person you bring in, when you bring them in let's say you bring them in at the highest level platform that we offer right now, which is $199. Right now, we pay out a $60 Fast Start in your first month for bringing in someone at that price point. And then we also offer 9 more generations of payouts. So if you enrolled somebody else and they enrolled somebody at the $199 level, you're going to be getting a pretty hefty payout as well from that second generation payout. What we decided to do is take that Fast Start bonus for starting this evening, as soon as we get off the webinar tonight. When you enroll anybody at any level, it doesn't matter if they're $19.95, $59.95, $199.95, we are going to double that Fast Start bonus if they're a personal enrollment of yours. So this is what we're calling the Winner's Circle Contest and Promotion. This is I'm so excited about this, guys. I could not be more excited about this because it's really going to be a huge way to start off your 2014. And not only have we taken the Fast Start bonus and doubled it for the month, which is absolutely huge. You might think of it this way. Look at this guy on the screen right here, and he's holding the cash in his hand here. Imagine one of his pockets, the right pocket, and the other pocket is the left pocket. And we're going to talk about money you can put in your right pocket right now and money that you're going to get in your left pocket at the end of the year for a very simple qualification. And we're doing something absolutely massive with this. So let's go one by one down this list of what we're doing for our Winner's Circle Contest promotion. Number one, we're going to start off with that double Fast Start bonus that we were discussing. This is really, really huge, guys, because as it was already, our compensation plan was set to was paying out around 68%. And of course, with a company as costs, we have physical costs behind the text messaging platform, the cost of hosting all the websites and that sort of thing. We had some physical costs attached to that. So that's a piece that we have to consider as a company. And our payout was already what most people consider ridiculously high for any product in the network marketing arena. So that was an exciting price point to be at and an exciting payout to be at. We took that and we said, let's just go ahead and do something huge for the field that's going to be massive and ridiculous. So starting tonight, January 8th, all the way through February 28th, any person that you enroll at any level, you're going to earn double the Fast Start bonus for your first month. So as an example, when you enroll somebody at the $199 level, you're going to be getting a paycheck that week. Remember, Fast Starts get paid out this week. So if somebody signs up at $199, you are going to get a paycheck for $120 this week. If somebody signs up at the $59 price point, you're going to be getting a paycheck for $40 this week. If somebody signs up at the $19.95 price point, you're going to be getting a paycheck for $16 this week. That is insane money. That's incredible money when you really break down how much money we're taking from this compensation plan and just pouring it into your pockets. And we're going to have that go. It doesn't matter what level you're at currently. So if you're at the $19.95 level yourself or at the $199 level, or it doesn't matter where you are, if you go out and enroll folks, you're going to be getting that double Fast Start promotion. That's going to be lasting all the way through the end of February. And this is the time to jump on it and really get your folks engaged. What's cool about this is when you bring them into this tool and they see the power of it and they start utilizing it, you have a customer for life. So not only have you brought them in and you've earned that quick Fast Start bonus, but you remember we pay out a ridiculous amount on what we call our volume membership bonus. So for folks that are at any level higher than that $19.95 level, you're going to be getting a consistent, massive paycheck. At that $199 price point that we talked about, your paycheck is $52 a month for every single person that's active at that price point. He's personally enrolled every single month. And the beauty of this program is because they're really engaged to utilize it and actually get the word out there about their current products and services. Once they start to utilize our products, we found that people have really fallen in love with the results they're getting. People are reacting. They're joining your companies, your products, your services. They're enrolling. You're getting paychecks in multiple programs because then they're curious what tool you use to get them into that other program. Now they're joining you with Uneeqlee. Next thing you know, you've got some serious income coming in, all because you were putting this tool to use. So let's talk about part number 2. This is the only piece of this contest, by the way, part number 2, that actually is a contest. So in other words, that you're actually competing against others, so to speak. We're a company that likes to reward positive behavior. So generally speaking, I don't like to say only 5 or 10 people are going to get a reward, but this is more of an acknowledgement of hard work. So this personal enrollment contest, we're going to give the top 5 recruiters from January 8th through February 28th between $100 and $1,000. So it's not a massive kick. It's a way to really give recognition to the folks that are pouring their hearts and souls into this program and bringing in a lot of people. So that's something to keep in mind because in this time period, you might be bringing in 30 or 40 people, and if you do so at the $59 level, you're talking about $40 a pop for 30 or 40 people. By the time that's all said and done, you're well over $1,000 very, very quickly. At about 25 people or so, you're over $1,000 already. And then, of course, when we see you at the top of that leaderboard for that time period, we're going to kick you another $1,000. And again, those prizes are going to be $100, $150, $250, and $500 and $1,000 for the top enroller during this time period. So that's a nice little kicker. It's more of an acknowledgement of the hard work and appreciation that we see you putting into it. And again, I don't like to place too much emphasis on those pieces of a contest because it leaves a lot of folks behind. Because somebody might be working to build their team. Maybe you go and bring in 3 or 4 people, but you really work with them and get them all to bring in 3 or 4 people. It really sort of negates that kind of growth. So we try to steer away from doing too much of that, but we definitely want to acknowledge the folks that are working hard. Here's where the big nut is right here. This is number 3, and this is the piece that I am so excited about. We've done something that is going to change the entire year for you. This is going to be huge. What we've chosen to do as a company is take all of our 2014 gross revenue. That goes back to January 1st. We're counting backwards, and that's going to continue all the way through December 31st. And we are going to take 1% of every single dollar that we bring in as a company, and we're going to give it to the people that qualify for this promotion through February 28th. And what we're doing is we're splitting. If you qualify, you earn a share. Now, if we have one person that qualifies or if we have 500,000 people that qualify, it will not matter. You're going to get a share of that. And remember this, too. If there are 500,000 people that qualify for that bonus, that means we probably had well over 2 million, 3 million members join the company and pay their dues during that time period. Now, at an average price point of, let's say, $40 to $50 a month across 2 or 3 million members times 12 months, we're talking about a ridiculous, insane amount of money that's coming into the company, something in the range of $300 million for the year that we'd be splitting out among, let's say, 5,000, 10,000 people, something along those lines. So it really, when you break it down, it doesn't matter whether there's one person that qualifies or if there's 50 billion people that qualify, because if they all qualified, it means we have so much more revenue coming in that each of those shares is going to be very, very valuable for you. So let me break this down, how this works and what we're doing with this, because this is really, really exciting. What we're doing is, if you are not at the $59 level right now, the number one step for you to take is to get upgraded to $59 level before January 31st. So you've got a window here of about 3 weeks to do that. We're giving you that opportunity there. And then you also need to enroll 3 people at the $59 level or higher before February 28th. So now think about that, because if you came in at $59 and you bring in 3 people at $59 and those folks stay active and you get them in, and this one key to this is you'll need to be at that $59 level, and your qualified members will need to have at least 3 members that are qualified and paying at $59 through the end of 2014. It doesn't have to be the same 3, but you will have to have 3 at any given point in time. And as you do, what you're going to be seeing here is that for a small piece of work that's going to be a huge benefit to your friends, those 3 people that you choose to single out and share this gift with, you are literally going to be putting them in a position to earn an entire year's worth of income from us as a company, 1% of our gross revenue. And I'm emphasizing the word gross because there's a lot of stuff that you can do as a company to change your bottom line and shift the numbers around and say, well, that's not net revenue because we had this expense over here. We had to pay for this video that we did. We kicked back 20 grand to this guy over here who did some advertising. That was kind of off the books, but we're going to go ahead and count that. You can see how it could get really squirrely really quickly. So we decided instead of doing a company net revenue share, we decided to do a company gross revenue share. So essentially, we're taking the hit as a company because we have merchant account fees to pay, which are hovering around the range of about 9 to 10% as a company that we lose every time we charge your credit card $5 or $59.95 for the month. $5.95 of that is out the window for us as a company. Those are the kind of hits that we take, and we looked at all of that, and we still said this is going to be valuable to our members as a company, and this is going to create company strength, and this is the way to start off the new year. We've been really working on putting this promotion together and getting everything dialed in absolutely right so that by the time we went live with this, we could present something to you that was just going to be absolutely a killer for you, and this is it. A lot of folks in the new year are looking for a brand new business to work. Uneeqlee has been around for just a few months right now. We're really in our honeymoon phase right now. And as we're growing as a company and folks are really looking for that new business opportunity they want to latch onto in the new year, the neat thing about that is you're going to have a lot of eyes in a lot of places, and a lot of them are going to find this place. Because what is it about Uneeqlee that makes it something easy to work with? It's something that a lot of folks can easily commit to? Well, it's very simple. Well, you need to find something that works with everything else in your life. And that's what's great about Uneeqlee. We've given you a product and service that's really moldable, that you can mold around the focus of whatever product or service it is that you absolutely love, that you want to share with others. And so you don't have to shift your focus from the company you've been with for 20 years. If you've been with an Amway or somebody that's been around forever, since the dinosaurs are around, that's awesome. We love that. That's great. Continue focusing on that. Use this product to help you build your business. That's what Uneeqlee is all about. So as you find those folks and they're gravitating towards something that's going to help them build their business the right way, this is where they're going to land. And so my real encouragement to you would be to find 3 of those folks. Get out there and spread the word. Post us on Facebook. Get on Twitter. Send out text messages. Start utilizing the Uneeqlee service. Get folks to enroll with you. Send your keyword to 75,000 and modify your text message platform to tell them about some of the promotions that we're doing this month. Because once they get in, they can qualify very quickly for this revenue share too. This is so massive. 1% of the entire company revenue for an entire year can turn out to be anywhere between hundreds of dollars and tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the kind of revenue that we do as a company, the amount of people qualified. And remember, this is a limited window. So we're not giving everybody the opportunity to qualify forever. We're going to shut the door on this. And so if you're coming in, you're able to qualify for that revenue share. And then through the year, the company starts to build to those ginormous proportions that we expect it to. This is something really meant for the everyday businessman, somebody who runs a coffee shop, runs a little restaurant, runs a hotel, runs a physical therapy place or a dental office or whatever it might happen to be. Those companies are perfect for this kind of platform, which means as the word gets out there and this company really grows, and you went and got your foot in the door early on in a company that hadn't really flexed its muscles yet and gotten the word out to the real public where it is really intended to be, that's where your real gold mine is going to be. This is that opportunity. When you're looking at a Google and you're looking at a Facebook as they go to their IPO, obviously Facebook's IPO, a lot of folks expected it to crash, and it did. In Google's case, a lot of folks thought it should have been 3-4 times the price that it was. And since it went public, their valuation has gone ridiculous. And the folks that got in on that are just feeling thrilled with themselves. On the flip side of that coin, imagine being the owner of Xerox who turned down an opportunity to own 33% of Apple for a $50,000 investment back in the late 80s. That's a real shame now because Apple is the highest grossing company, generating the most revenue on the entire planet. This is the type of company, the type of idea that really is fitted to the right market at the right time. Everybody's looking for a great way to promote their products and services. They're looking to do it in a way that really stands out. People are getting tired of utilizing Facebook for that. They're getting tired of logging in every day and seeing updates about people's cats. People are not connecting with the right people utilizing those platforms. When we do it through a text message platform that gets personally delivered with an open rate of over 88% for every single text message that gets sent to someone's phone, you know that you're connecting with them in the right way. That's the power of the platform. And this, number 3 on the Winner's Circle contest, is the one you want to think about. The double fast start is huge for right now. So when we talked earlier about the guy with the pockets, the right pocket and left pocket, this nice looking gentleman on the screen, you might imagine that stack of cash in one of his pockets. That's the early stuff. Number 1 and 2 is the early goal. Get a lot of money in your pocket right away. Bring someone in at the 1995 platform and get a double fast start bonus. That's awesome. That's huge. But really get them utilizing the tool and all the tools, including the email platform, more text messages. Get them in at that $59 level and higher. And now you're talking about that other pocket where at the end of the year, your pockets could be stuffed so full of cash you have no idea what to do with it. That's our goal as a company with 2014. Now, obviously, we don't want to set expectations and just, that you're going to be on a rocket ship to the moon and life is all peaches and cream. But I do want to tell you this. I don't really know of a lot of companies out there that are willing to put their money where their mouth is and do this kind of a serious promotion. And that's what we've done with number 3. This piece of it is so massive. This is going to be up on the website. You'll see it up there starting tomorrow. And you will also be getting an email tomorrow about a phone call series that we're going to be doing. We're going to be starting blitz calls. I shouldn't call them blitz calls, but we are going to do one daily call starting tomorrow and on every weeknight except for Wednesdays. And you're going to be getting the details for that phone number and how to dial in. It's going to be an open forum call. You'll be able to get on there, talk to us. We'll be able to chat and hear your voice. And a little bit about this webinar platform is the inability to necessarily hear folks and hear their voice and connect with others. But that's going to be more of an open platform call. We want to hear your voice. We want to hear the folks that you brought on. We want you to announce what state, what city, what country you're calling in from. If you've been to the Uneeqlee homepage lately and looked at some of the folks that have taken our free tour or joined the company, you're going to see a lot of flags up there. This is an international opportunity, and it has been since day one. The only platform, the only product that's part of our platform that isn't usable internationally yet is the text messaging piece, and we're working on resolving that. So when you look at this and you see how many people are gravitating towards it and how huge of an opportunity this is, I hope you guys understand that this number 3, for us, was one of the most exciting things that we could ever do for our members because we really care about you and we want you to succeed. And 2014 is really going to be a great year. I'm really excited about this particular year. I haven't seen a whole lot of network marketing companies really come to the table with anything that really stands out or is unique, different, interesting, that really pushes the envelope. And that's a big part of why a lot of folks have been drawn towards Uneeqlee and are excited about Uneeqlee because that's what we offer here. So this is going to be a really big year for you. It's going to be a big year for us. We're very, very excited to announce this. So starting tonight, your goal right now is number 1, check out and see, are you enrolled at the $59 level or not? And if you're not, it's a very easy way to do that. When you're in your back office, you can upgrade your enrollment level right from there. And when you do that and jump up to the $59 platform, then you've got your opportunity to go and grab 3 other friends, get them in at $59 as well, and then help them do the same because that's what this third piece is all about. It's not just you getting 3 people that are at $59. Then if you help them share this opportunity with 3 others and get 3 at $59 as well, you're doing yourself a couple of massive favors. You're building out a huge piece of your compensation plan. You're getting second-generational check match bonuses through our matrix. You're getting second-generational volume membership bonuses. So you're getting some pretty hefty paychecks on that side alone. You're getting the matching paychecks that we talked about. There's some serious income to be had just from building that way, but it helps you to share a huge opportunity to take in 1% of an entire company's revenue without doing all the work that a company generally has to do behind the scenes, which is something we want to take off your plate while we still give you the reward behind it. So we're very excited for 2014. Really thrilled to have you guys on the conference this evening. And we're going to be giving you a lot more detail. This is going to be written out very, very clearly on our homepage. You'll see it up there tomorrow, as well as this graphic that you see on the page right now. Will all be posted tomorrow on the homepage after you get logged in to your back office. That's where we tend to post a lot of our updates and news and that sort of thing. You'll also see a recorded version of this webinar up there as well. So you'll be able to recap this and share it with your groups and teams. And we highly recommend that you go and grab a few people, be ready for our phone call series. It's going to start tomorrow. It's going to happen every single weeknight at the same time that we're doing this particular webinar. So 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern, and the various time zones in between. And we'll look forward to seeing everybody on the phone call tomorrow night where we can get this promotion rocking, put some cash in your pocket quickly with the double fast start bonus, and get you rocking for the long term with this 1% 2014 gross company revenue share. Couldn't be more thrilled to share it with you guys. Thank you guys very much for jumping in on this this call tonight, and we will get this information all posted very clearly in the back office. So make sure you get logged in, and you'll see that tomorrow after we get it up, probably in the mid-afternoon. Thank you guys very much for joining this evening. We look forward to seeing you all on tomorrow's call, and we'll be able to take some questions and answers there as well. Be a little more open forum call, give you some great information on this exciting product. Thank you guys very much. We look forward to rocking 2014 with you. Hope everybody has a great night, and we'll talk to you all soon.